Today we're celebrating Pokemon Day, 30 years of this incredible franchise that has brought us all a lot of joy and cost us all a lot of money. And what better way to celebrate than with cake, coffee and cards? Welcome to 28 Days of Pokemon, where every day through February we document and share a new Pokemon adventure. So for today's video, we're going to cover a bit of what we did to celebrate Pokemon Day. We're going to do the obvious thing and open a couple of the Pokemon Day boxes, and I've got a couple of Ascended Heroes tins that we're going to open as well. So a good chunk of my Pokemon Day was actually spent editing yesterday's video. But once I was done with that, we headed out to the shops to EB Games to go and see if we could find the EB Games promo membership card. Unfortunately, that didn't go quite as planned because I'm a level 4 and by the time we got there, they'd run out of level 4 cards. We didn't want to miss out completely though, so Jake finally took a big step and started his own EB Games account. So we'll see whether or not Pokemon Day is going to bring us some Charizard luck. We have our 2026 Pokemon Day coin. And then from our first box, we've got Mega Evolution and 2 Phantasmal Flames. Oops. Code card. And then would be... well, I'm not going to see a Charizard out of this pack, but it would be nice to see one today. It'd be nice to, see whether or not the Pokegods will maybe bring us a little bit of luck. Mega Lucario. I know that Adam wouldn't sniff at that, but it's really the Phantasmal that we want to see the big hits in. So we are still looking for the top 4 cards in this. You have everything else completed, but we want the Sharpedo, we want the Charizard SIR and Gold, and we want the Dawn SIR. So unfortunately the one that I have currently in my possession is Toby's that he wants to get graded, so it would be nice to get my own for the binder, but not in that pack. Pack number 2. We didn't get a chance to do a lot yesterday. It was pretty late by the time we managed to get out. So we did a lot of our standard stuff. We went out, and we went to the cardboard machine, picked up some stuff there. No, nothing in that one. Ooh, Mega Heracross. Not quite nothing. That's not bad, 2 hits. So we went and did our usual thing and visited the cardboard machine because we had to get some Pokemon cards for the day. Jay's going to try his hand at the Charizard. Watch him get it too.
Yeah.
Box number 2, Pikachu card, Pokemon Day coin, and our 1 Mega and 2 Phantasmal. So, first pack up. There's still some big hits that I would love to get out of Mega as well. I'm have switched a little bit to focusing on Phantasmal, but I do have a Mega Master set running. There's only 1 reverse holo that I still need. That was one of the reverse holos that I picked up at the market the other day, and nothing in that. I believe Lieutenant Surge's Bargain is still the only SIR that I've got out of that set so far. There we go, but we are on to Phantasmal, and this is the one that I want to open because I really, really, really want to get one of those Charizards. I do have friends, not naming any names, Phoenix, who do like to rub it in, Piplup again, when they manage to pull the Charizard. So Phoenix now has both the SIR and the Gold, and I have neither. So But no, huge congratulations to her and to anyone else who has pulled them, because they all want them just as much as I do. But Phantasmal is somehow the set that I am closest to mastering. I am 98% done. It's only those few SIRs that I need. Ascended I've done a lot better with in terms of pulls than I have with Phantasmal. But nothing out of this one. Nope. Jake picked a dud box for me. Well, apparently the Pokemon Day boxes aren't doing it for me today. So after Cardbox, we went and got some dinner, and as one must do, we ripped open some packs. Short of a dud pack that was empty, I don't think it was possible to do worse out of mine. I did not even get a single holo out of my 3 packs. Jake did manage to get 1 pull out of his though. Okay, so we're on to our Ascended Heroes tin. We have Togepi first up. We're going to save the Pikachu for last. See if Pikachu will bring us some special luck on Pikachu's birthday. Would be really nice. We've got our sticker and our card and our 2 packs. So these are from the same batch that had been bringing me some pretty good luck. So I had an SIR out of one of them. We'd had some illustration rares and stuff like that. So we didn't do fantastically on the stream. We didn't do terribly, but they definitely weren't as loaded as sort of some of the other tins that I'd opened. So hopefully this was out of one of the loose tins. So we might have a little bit more luck here, but that said, I could have just said that and absolutely stitched myself up. So we'll see how we go. Charjabug, Bayleaf, and Pincurchin. I did need that one, so you know, that's a start. Only an EX, but at least it's an EX. There. Pack number 2. Dreepy. There are some, like, a lot of people that I know have favourite Pokemon in this set, so that does make it a little bit fun to open, because whenever I'm going through it, I'm seeing stuff that's like, oh, I know such and such likes that one. And now, after Watto keeps talking about how that looks like the Walrus sisters, I think the Walrus twins, whatever they're called, I can't not see that. So the other thing that we did last night is we did stop on our way home to play a little bit of Pokemon Go, and I finally leveled up to level 71. Down to our final 2 packs. We'll see if our Pikachu tin's going to bring us any more luck, but I must admit I'm not disappointed with that Heracross, so at least we've got a couple of EXs, we've got that as well. Would have been really nice if that was the start to a God Pack. Fantastic way to celebrate Pokemon Day, but alas, that was not it. Ops Cramorant, Scorbunny, Darumaka, and ooh, Mega Hawlucha. I've got this in Japanese, but I haven't got it in English yet. So there we go. We have Mega Attack Rare. See, these tins definitely been doing much better for me. Alright. Code card. We have our final pack. This series has been absolutely incredible to do. Thank you to everyone who has been watching and everyone who's been there every night to support us with our premieres. It's been really great having that time to chat and to sort of connect with the community. It's a little bit easier to do than it is usually on stream. Nope. So thank you all for joining us. Let us know in the comments what your favourite video has been, if you have a favourite. We have learnt a lot. We might do a bit of a wrap-up video in the next week or two, but other than that, stay tuned for regular content that's not going to be every night, and we'll catch you later. Bye.